5. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Porzingis is out there with Green, and it's Moody in at the 3 slot. And for the Knicks, they've got Towns. Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Hart in at the power forward. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one down.
Here's Podziemski. Moody the pass to Green. It's Curry outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, the greatest shooter in the history of the game. Curry, so good from deep.
Brunson against Curry. Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. Lays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Podziemski finds Curry. Good on the 13-footer. Curry's got 5.
You see the fear that Curry and his ability to shoot with range. It opens up other aspects, whether the drive or, in that instance, the midi.
Now, here's Anunoby. And he really played well against Denver. Here's Brunson, and it's good, 2 points.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's Podziemski. 8 points his last outing, and there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. And a deep three from Curry. It's rebounded by Towns. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Hart against Porzingis. Hart, that's good.
That's all grit from Josh Hart. This guy will mix it up on the interior.
Pass to Green. Back to Curry. Puts up a deep 3. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
He is now 3 for 4 to start this game. Clearly, the confidence is already building.
And a hard-nosed defensive identity for this Knicks. But, GA, there's been some slippage.
Well, the challenge has been their 2 best offensive players get targeted at the other end. The adage, you're only as strong as your weakest link, has some truth to it.
Pocket 2. Yep, it counts. He's got 6.
Well, this is what you call hitting the ground running. 4 shots taken, 4 shots made.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Porzingis with a screen on Brunson. And the Warriors, another 3.
Exactly the kind of start you're looking for. They are 4 for 5 out of the gates.
Pass to Towns. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, battling hard. That's an impressive move by Towns. He'll go to the stripe.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the 3-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
The Doors with his diverse offensive repertoire. Karl Anthony Towns is a matchup nightmare.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the reason being, he's right. He's one of the greatest shooting bigs in history, but the man is a great straight-line driver. Good luck checking him.
Curry wide open, and the Warriors another 3.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Doris, you mentioned that you value the way Porzingis is able to neutralize shot blockers.
There is value to a big who can step away into the three-point line and stretch your defense to a place you are uncomfortable with. And then on the other end of the floor, this guy provides elite rim protection and rebounding. You have to respect the two-way ability of Kristaps Porzingis.
Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at New York. They're holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far.
Well, I think for New York, what an ideal start for them this season. I mean, it takes some teams a while to kind of come together. Not this group. They were ready right from the start.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
Warriors leading by 3. Now Podziemski. Still scoreless. Bridges with the board. Brunson outside. Pass to Hart. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. New York, no good that time either.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Outside, Green. The tray. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Green. Green's got his 3rd assist on the night. To the left side wing. Porzingis against Towns. For 3. Green with the rebound.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And now that we are well past the halfway point of the season, DB, what are you most looking forward to?
I think, Kevin, this is the first time of the year where you start to consider, well, I'll tell you, the playoff positioning is starting to take shape. The potential first-round matchups become intriguing. I can't wait to see how things end up.
The first one falls.
For Kristaps Porzingis, we know this guy has all-star level talent. For him, it's about staying healthy. At 7'3", if he's able to stay away from injuries, this guy is a big-time threat.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. I asked him about keys to the game, and he said all roads lead to Steph Curry, in particular, his movement off ball. Coach said even when you try to switch, he finds little pockets of space, then he uses that quick trigger to beat closeouts. It's never an easy matchup. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Hart gets to Brunson. And the Knicks miss again.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Launches it. It's rebounded by New York. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And I credit the shot selection in that one. It's hard to stay patient, but you see the reward.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
Trying to get something going. Draymond Green grabs the miss. And so Green will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They're leading by 8. Their last encounter was in the Bay Area.
Yeah, they took advantage of some porous defense in that one. Really got the shots they wanted.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
For your Knicks, 7-4.
And let's check out some stats. Here are the numbers for Stephen Curry. And ranked among the top 10 in scoring, he can fill it up with the best of them.
And you never see him get nervous when he steps to the line. That's why he's second in the league in free throw percentage. Knicks trail by 10. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Back to Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. Offensive rebound. Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Just excellent anticipation by Karl Anthony Towns. You've got to know where that ball is going to come off there.
Now Moody. Back to Curry. Launches it from deep. The Knicks pull it in. Now here's Anunoby. Hasn't made one yet. On the wing, Bridges. Pass to Towns. From the arc. It's good from long range. And now it's only a 5-point Warrior lead.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
16.
Green against Hart. Now here's Green. T right on him. Rebounded by Hart.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
Brunson outside. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8. Shooting 50% so far.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
Back to Moody. It's Curry outside. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Hart with a screen on Curry. Brunson outside. Over Moody. And it's Brunson missing. Warriors leading by 6. Outside, Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, 7'3" doesn't need much of a vertical, easy finish for KP.
Here's Brunson. Another guy who really kicked it up a notch for them in that Nuggets game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so Steve Kerr tries to call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. So for the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Towns. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Josh Hart. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And here is Horford. He's coming off a 10-point game against Philadelphia. Green, the screen. Here's Melton. Those three-pointers off the mark. Knicks trail by 5. Robinson passes to Clarkson. Anunoby against Horford. Anunoby kicks to Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock. Sinks that one from the post.
Jordan Clarkson showing he's capable of finishing inside.
Warriors leading by 3. Melton with the ball. He's coming off a 10-point game against Philadelphia.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
Now here's Horford. A 3. Robinson pulls it in. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Pass to McBride. Clarkson outside. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Warriors shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. And that one, good.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And so Clarkson will bring it up with the New York Knicks, trailing by 5. Pass to Robinson. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Mr. Mitchell Robinson won't be denied. Go ahead.
Defensive foul charged to Al Horford.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Towns comes in for OG Anunoby. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Bridges. The Warriors also with a sub. Porzingis is checked in for Draymond Green. And that one falls for Robinson.
The one challenge Mitchell Robinson has had through the early portion of his career is a little bit of foul trouble. Nice to see him get to the line for a little bit of payback. One thing we know about him, he's got to stay on the floor to be effective.
Now here's Horford. Nothing on the board. That one falls.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Here's Robinson. Pass to Clarkson. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Clarkson's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, Jordan Clarkson has made some tough twos in his career, and he does so there.
Melton passes to Porzingis. Back to Melton. There's the steal. Pass to Towns. Here's McBride. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. McBride's got it all tied up now for New York.
You can tell Karl Anthony Towns is about the team. This guy's solid at working the basketball around.
Melton kicks to Richard. Now Porzingis, guarded by Robinson. The jump hook, sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis. Porzingis has got 6 points.
Well, you love to see Porzingis battling through contact down low. That's a tremendous finish.
Now Clarkson, 11 points for him in that last game against Denver. Pass to Towns. Lets it go from deep. No good on that one. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. The Warriors on top, leading by just 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Horford. He's out there with Porzingis, and it's Santos, and at the small forward. So it's the Warriors now after Jordan Clarkson's bucket. Here's Melton. No good with the triple. New York shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. And that one's good, jamming.
That's a great setup by Towns. You love to see that vision from your big man.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
And the outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites in offense.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for New York.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
That free throw good from Porzingis. You know, Doris, it's an ongoing debate, but some believe that the game is better today than ever before. I think it is. What about you?
Well, Kevin, despite what you might hear from players from prior generations, I 100% agree with you. Each and every year, we seem to be setting a record for the most efficient offenses in the history of the game. The players have never been more skilled. We lean heavily into analytics. It's in a perfect place.
Now, here's Clarkson. Over Richard, and again, it's New York.
Well, Jordan Clarkson specializes at capitalizing on what the defense gives him. Nicely done in the mid-range.
Melton passes to Santos. Pass to Horford. Now here's Porzingis, guarded by Robinson. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Porzingis. Porzingis has got 4 points in the quarter. Clarkson on the wing. 8 points for him. The Warriors pull it in, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, I mean, just way too many turnovers in that one. If you can't protect the ball, you can't expect to win.
That's exactly right. Miscues drive a coach crazy. You're giving them more opportunities than you're giving yourself, and that's always problematic.
Here's Clarkson. The Warriors making the shot. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Jordan Clarkson tends to draw a lot of contact. If you look at his career, he doesn't end up at the free throw line as often as you'd think.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And you know what? The work he's put in at the line starting to pay off. How about 78% on the season?
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, Jordan Clarkson, one of those spark plug guys. You know you can put him in the game, and if he's got it going, he can ignite an offense.
And both free throws good for Clarkson.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit, Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
Screen by Porzingis. Here's Richard. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Porzingis.
Well, if the defense gets sloppy on Mitchell Robinson, he has the kind of length and athleticism to make him tough to guard.
The Knicks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. He misses the free throw.
We got this.
And he's good on the second.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Pass to Melton. Here's Santos. Horford kicks to Richard. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Porzingis can't hit. The Knicks with the lead to the inside and stolen by Horford. Porzingis inside, defended by McBride. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Horford.
Add that to the repertoire of moves on the interior. KP doing work.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Knicks are able to play 5 out. And Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot, guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Guys, back to you.
Tons of spacing. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. And New York making a change here. Brunson's checked in, and the Warriors also making a change. Curry's checked in. Here's Brunson. Nice! Brunson working inside.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Horford with the screen on Brunson. Pass to Melton. Here's Horford, defended by Towns. Horford kicks to Melton. Off target from three-point range. For New York, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. To the right side. Horford against Towns. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Guys, that is what you call 2 physical, hard-earned points from Karl Anthony Towns. Go ahead and embrace that contact.
Now, here's Melton. Scoreless thus far.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The Knicks leading by 4. McBride passes to Robinson. Brunson against Curry. To the wing on the left. Towns wide open. Drills it from outside. Towns has got 5 points now in the quarter.
The defense must chase Karl Anthony Towns off that three-point line. This guy is such a great jump shooter.
Curry passes to Santos. Screened by Porzingis. Shot to stop the run, and the layup is up and in.
I'll tell you, an underrated thing right there. How effective that screen was. It just creates a lane to the cup.
Pass to Towns. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, this guy has been on a mission. Karl Anthony Towns will not be denied on the offensive end of the floor.
Now, here's Melton. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Porzingis against Robinson. Here's Curry with the 3. Curry! What else is new?
And even after all those 3-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Clarkson kicks to Towns. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Boy, he's putting pressure on the defense. That's 2 from downtown this period.
Brunson against Curry. Pass to Porzingis. Over Robinson. It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Porzingis. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Here's McBride. There's a screen by Robinson. McBride's shot is off. Warriors trail by 5. Left side, Horford. Pass to Melton. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
Al Horford is so impressive as a passer. A big man who can dish it, so valuable.
Runs in the pass to McBride. Clarkson for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Clarkson's got 9 points in the quarter.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Bullseye! Curry with a deep 3.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Outside, Towns. Here's McBride. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Warriors trail by 3. Here's Santos. Porzingis kicks to Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
And wasn't sure he could keep up the pace he set from three-point range in that first, but boy, has he ever.
New York's gone 4 assists from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
It'll go, and the New York lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Kristaps Porzingis. Now here's Brunson. He's got 10. The kick out to Towns. Pass to Brunson. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. For New York, Josh Hart, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Clarkson, and it's Bridges in for Miles McBride. Warriors trail by 3. Here's Podziemski. Hasn't made one yet. Outside Curry. Porzingis sets the pick for Curry. Rebounded by Hart.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Anunoby finds Brunson. That 3 off the mark.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
Wasted no time on that one. Curry's got the game tied up here for the Warriors. Now here's Brunson. He's got 12. Hart against Green. Hart, right side. And Hart throws it down.
Josh Hart hammering it down. That's a message right there.
Pass to Curry. Porzingis against Towns. Now here's Porzingis. He's tightly guarded. Shoots over Towns. Porzingis can't hit. And so it's Hard who brings up the ball for New York. Here's Towns. Porzingis with the block.
Oh, that is a big-time block from KP. How about that rim protection?
Robinson's checked in for New York. The Warriors also with a sub. Santos is checked in. Here's Brunson. And Moody pulls it down.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Brunson. Warriors with the rebound.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
Santos, the pass to Porzingis. Bridges against Curry. Now, here's Moody. Not a lot of room, just 4 to shoot. Porzingis with a screen on Hart. Shot by Podziemski, no good. And for the Knicks, the shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Well, I think effort might be the calling card of Mikal Bridges. This guy is willing to hit the offensive glass. All about how much do you want it.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
The Warriors have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
And he can't get the first one.
Boy, if there's one big man who exemplifies the evolution of size in the NBA, it's KP. Kristaps Porzingis can stretch the floor. He can get out and run in transition. It's a combination you almost have to have.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. And he sinks the second. 29 seconds left to play in the first half. Bridges outside. Pass to Robinson. Now here's Brunson. Offline with his 3.
Boy, the team doing pretty well despite his offensive struggles right now.
Curry outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Curry's got 35.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. He had some kind of quarter from long range, winds up with 15 points from beyond the arc. We'll return shortly.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. They're measuring up the shot. You almost had it. Let's hear it for the participants.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our mid-season Eastern Conference standings.
Taking a look at New York, there are some high expectations coming into the season, and they can create a lot of pressure on a team. But they said, we can handle it, and they're proving it.
Yeah, they've got the character and the talent to be a top team in the league.
Now let's get back to the game at hand. Stephen Curry has his fingerprints all over that first half.
His selections is touch phenomenal. It's the kind of shooting night some people dream about, except for me. He's doing it in real life. You know what I mean, Ernie?
Yeah, I do. Efficient, effective, and making it look effortless.
Effortless.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Here's Brunson. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half.
Don't give OG Anunoby too much space, boy. He will rise and fire in the catch-and-shoot game.
67-66.
Moody finds Green. Curry on the wing. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Curry's got 38 points.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
Hart outside. Anunoby with the screen for Hart. Beyond the arc. 5 to shoot. And it's Brunson missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing.
And again for 3.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
And he's tied Curry's mark from 2016, which was the top spot for threes in a game for a short while. It's been that kind of takeover display that we've seen here tonight.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Just 3 to shoot. Fires from way outside.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Warriors leading by 5. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
They kick it out to Green. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For New York, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker at the break. Pass to Hart. Bridges outside. Towns high post. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Porzingis.
Well, he's got moves and counter moves inside. Towns makes the defender pick his poison.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. The first free throw is good.
When Towns is healthy, he is an absolute force on the offensive end of the floor.
And Towns drops them both.
Boy, when you watch this guy shoot free throws, you can see very repeatable motion, and that is what leads to this kind of consistency.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey guys, Mikal Bridges is very comfortable with his mid-range and in-between game. He said when it comes to the basketball court, it's not just the rims and the threes. You have the rest of the court too. Now, not everyone is effective with those middle distance shots, but Mikal always has been. Back to you guys.
Oh yeah, he can knock them down. Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Curry after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Golden State moving it around. Moody the pass to Green. It's Curry outside. And again, no good by Golden State. New York trailing. Anunoby outside. Down low. Porzingis with the steal. Inside. Green finds Porzingis. Here's Moody. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Now here's Towns. 25 points in the game. Pass to Hart. For Moody. Hart, that's good. Hart's got 9.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
If we look back at when things began to shift for the Knicks, Doris, it started with Jalen Brunson.
Well, I think certainly, Kevin, he is exactly the kind of leader you would want. Is he highly skilled? Of course he is. But he's about the work every day, and he sets the tone for his team. Call that moving with intent and purpose. The big-time finish by Karl Anthony.
Pass to Podziemski. Porzingis with a screen on Bridges. Podziemski with it. Hart covering. Outside, Green. Porzingis with a screen on Bridges. Here's Curry with the 3. Connects again from distance.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record book.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing.
In all those great shooting performances from Klay Thompson, well, this night belongs right there with him.
Here's Towns, and he uses the glass on the layup. Towns has got 29 in the game.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Pass to Podziemski. Curry outside. Good! Another from 3.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful 3.
A new single-game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives.
And Klay Thompson viewed as one of the best shooters ever to play this game. Hard to believe that the mark of 14 made threes has been passed here this evening.
These players have been vacuums on the boards recently, leading the league in rebounding the past month. Number 1, Karl Anthony Towns.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Brunson scanning the floor. Towns a screen on Curry. Brunson no good. Golden State's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Here's Curry. Curry gets it to go inside.
Boy, this offense has revolved around him today, and rightly so. He has been fantastic.
Anunoby outside. Hart with the screen for Anunoby. For the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Anunoby's got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
And here is Moody. Back to Curry. Puts up a deep three. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Anunoby outside. Towns high post. He's against Porzingis. Towns down low. Headed by Porzingis. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Oh, in a close game like this, that is the kind of mental lapse you have to avoid.
D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for Golden State. Warriors have gone to even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Pass to Porzingis. Curry on the wing. And the Warriors miss again.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Anunoby outside. Pass to Bridges. Towns against Melton. Anunoby kicks to Brunson. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Brunson against Green. Back to Curry. Outside, Green. From down in the low post, it goes. Green's got his first points in this one.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens. Been a tough stretch for this guy right now, looking a little out of sorts.
Porzingis with a screen on Brunson. Curry can't get it to go. For New York, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Hart outside. Back to Brunson. Pass to Towns. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And now let's take a moment to check out the stats for Green. How last month turned out for him. He's putting up about 8 points a game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And it's nice to be able to bring someone with his defensive skill set off the bench.
I think, in fact, to win a championship, you usually need a guy like this on your roster.
The free throw drops for Towns.
And one of the game's elite shooters, and Towns' sweet stroke definitely extends to the free throw line.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for New York. And Towns drops them both. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. To the paint, here's Curry. Another one goes. Incredible. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
New York trailing. Towns a screen on Curry. Brunson the bounce pass. Towns down low. Working on Green. Shot clock at 5. For 3, Bridges. And Santos pulls it down. Warriors have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Horford sets a screen for Melton. Off target from the wing. A tight game here in New York. In the corner, it's Bridges. Back to Towns. The kick out to Anunoby. Here's Brunson. Warriors with the rebound. Santos has got his 5th rebound in this one. Some nice passing by Golden State. Curry outside, and the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Brunson. Robinson passes to Brunson. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. They get Stephen Curry.
And not his quarter, scoring-wise. Just 1 of 7 from the field.
Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected from Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Diawara's checked in, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for OG Anunoby. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Boy, the maturation of Brunson is really special. This guy, phenomenal as scorer and facilitator.
Milton with the ball. Left side, Horford. Over to the left wing. Here's the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Melton's got 5 now.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Karl Anthony Towns.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustments.
He's off on the first. A different look for New York. Akporti's checked in, and Landry Shamet subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And he ends up missing both free throws. The Warriors leading. In the corner, it's Melton. He's covered by Clarkson. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 4.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And Robinson throws it down hard.
You've got to have a great sense of timing on the alley-oop pass. Fantastic finish by Mitchell Robinson.
Pass to Melton. Here's Santos. 30 seconds left to play in the third. Horford, no luck. New York shooting 47% since getting things started in the third quarter. Robinson dishes to Clarkson. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Horford.
This, to me, is when Clarkson is at his best. When he's pushing the action, being aggressive, it carries over to the rest of the team, guys.
For New York, they have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Free throw good. Clarkson and the Warriors making a change here. And both free throws good for Clarkson. 19 seconds left in the third. Melton feeling it out a bit. With 1 on the clock. He takes it up and lays it in. Melton's got 7. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Warriors lead by 2. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back, everyone, as we continue on a record-setting night.
And a three-point barrage, the likes of which we've never seen. This man is etching his name in the history books.
The Warriors shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got DeAnthony Melton. Horford is out there with Porzingis, and it's Santos in at the 3. Count it, good.
Absolutely incredible what Kristaps Porzingis can do. He's over 7 feet. He's got an all-around game, and he's getting to every aspect of it right now.
Now, here's Clarkson. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
91.
Pass to Porzingis. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
How about Porzingis? Shrugs off the hit. That work in the weight room paying off already. You gotta love the time he's put in to make himself a challenge.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
That free throw good from Porzingis. Knicks trail by 5. Left side Clarkson. And Santos pulls it down. Santos has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Now, how about the strength of Horford? It allows him to finish the play, and he'll get one more.
And New York making a change here. Kolic's checked in.
Guys, I know we've discussed this many times, but I don't think statistics really reflect Al Horford's true value. This guy is a terrific player and a pro's pro.
With the step back. Now Clarkson. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from 14. And Santos pulls it down. Santos has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
That free throw good from Porzingis. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this 4th quarter. Pass to Towns. To stop the run, he lays it in. Towns has got 33 points.
Boy, terrific individual effort, almost single-handedly. This guy trying to keep them competitive.
Right side Porzingis, and another basket for Golden State.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Towns, the screen. Lets the three fly. Warriors with the rebound.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second. I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
And so here is New York. The Warriors making the shot. Left side, Towns. Over Horford. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Towns has got 4 points this quarter.
Individually, he's trying to lift the team. You've got to love the effort, but thus far, not getting over the top.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
And make some noise for your Knicks sitting answer.
Jalen Brunson is checked in for New York. Stephen Curry's checked in for the Warriors. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team, and he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent, saying we've worked too hard to get this lead and we're not going to give it up now. Stay connected, play smart, let's get this win. Guys, back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Some nice passing by Golden State. Pass to Melton. Now Porzingis. Over Brunson. Jump shot is good. Porzingis has got the lead up to 13 now for the Warriors.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And here's Towns. Now here's Shannon. Towns, the screen, fires the three, and it's Shamet missing. Warriors leading by 13. Santos, the pass to Melton. And here's Porzingis, defended by Towns. Porzingis against Towns. 5 on the clock. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis has got 16 points here in the second half. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Porzingis.
Mitchell Robinson brings a level of toughness on a nightly basis. Love getting inside and seeing him invite the contact.
That free throw missing. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
Good on the second free throw. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 19-7 run. Pass to Curry. From past the arc. Knicks with the rebound. Bridges outside. Anunoby passes to Towns. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Misses the J after tricking the D with the nifty pass fake. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket for Robinson.
110-98.
Back to Curry. Porzingis high post. Robinson with the block.
Rim protection at its finest. Mitchell Robinson, such a presence.
Hart, he's checked in for Robinson. The Warriors also with a sub. Moody's checked in. And the Warriors with possession here. A 12-point game. And the Warriors miss again. Towns kicks to Brunson. With a screen on Curry. Brunson outside. The kick out to Anunoby. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Green inside. He's guarded by Anunoby.
Oh, man. Ochi Anunoby's versatility on the defensive end, so impressive.
Brunson, that's a two-pointer. Porzingis with the steal. Pass to Moody. Now here's Curry. Puts up a deep three. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Now Brunson. With some arc. Brunson, hard finish inside.
Oh, that's a silky jump shot. Playing right over the top of the defense. Mr. Brunson, how good are you?
Pass to Santos. Hard against Green. Trying to end the drought. Good on the triple.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Curry. Steph Curry, what a finish!
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
On the wing, Bridges. Back to Brunson. Brunson sets a screen for Towns. Buries it from three-point range. Towns has got 38 points.
A whole lot of everything for Karl Anthony Towns, the big who can stretch you from distance.
115, 103.
Porzingis against Towns. And the rejection by Towns. Brunson outside. Hart with a screen on Curry. They get it back. Hart the pass to Bridges. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
Green taking his time here. Curry from deep three-point land. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Now here's Brunson. Outside, Towns. And another three for New York.
A dominant quarter, but he needs some help.
Outside, Green.
Warriors lead, 118, 109.
From downtown, connects from three-point range. Green's got 6 points in the quarter.
There is something special about the competitive spirit of Draymond Green. You make a three, I'm coming right back with one of my own.
Here's Towns. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
He is just self-willing this team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Pass to Santos. Back to Curry. There's the triple. It's rebounded by New York. Towns is Knicks trail by 10. Hart finds Brunson. Here's Bridges. Fires from deep. Doesn't get that one. Green with the ball. Hart covering. Now Curry. Here's Moody. Outside Porzingis. Clock at 4. Towns with the rebound. New York shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them.
Mikal showing off a bit of verticality on that finish.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
And a big round of applause for your Knicks.
The Warriors making a switch here. Podziemski's checked in. Here's Curry. Good, he hits again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Now here's Bridges. And the three misses.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
Curry against Brunson. Towns with the steal. Now Brunson. Oh, Brunson got hit and still made it go.
Now you see the aggressiveness and the absolute refusal to be intimidated inside. Jalen Brunson, a big-time finish.
And here is Moody. Here's Curry. Let's lose a three. Knocks down the three.
One of the most special players offensively in the history of the game, Stephen Curry, cooking right now.
Brunson against Curry. Count it!
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
Warriors lead 126.
Warriors leading by 9. Green outside. Pocket 6. Curry. 3. Good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
They get it back. Hart with the screen for Bridges. And get the 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Pajemski. Outside Curry. Another bucket. Wow.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Hope to see you again soon.
Draymond, you were stacking the assists. How much do you take it on yourself to be a playmaker for this team?
I play with a lot of great players. I just try to find them in the spots that they like the ball. Guys really shooting the ball well. I've been a playmaker on this team for some years now. That's my job, so just try to get them the ball in spots on the floor that they like.
You always bring it on both ends. Thanks, Draymond.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.